Alrighty, so you already know what it is. It's your boy King Swift. This is another episode of Bars on Deck, and once again, I have another co-host. Well, reoccurring co-host if things go well and she's cool and she likes the vibe. But I have the lovely, talented ROXY from, where are you from originally? Queens, right?
Queens.
So Queens girl in the building. You already know the vibe. Yes, of course. And we're going to definitely have a great episode. We're going to touch on a lot of subjects, a lot of topics, and we both like to talk, so it's going to get real spicy. We're not going to hold back either, all right? So, right, yes. So we're going to get into it. So first question I got for you is, tell me how deep your industry or musical background is.
Industry and musical background, meaning did I do it? Do I love it?
Do you have connections? Have you ever anticipated making music? If so, what kind? Things of that nature.
So I have somehow I got myself into hook singing.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you any good at it?
I was very good at it.
Okay.
And I'm because back in my day growing up, that kind of profession really was like a jingle writer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can say that because of the catchiness of it.
Exactly.
I get it. Yes, I get that.
Exactly. So I remember working in Wendy's.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm singing nice and slow, but I'm putting my own little do to it because I'm not. I should.
Right. I get it. How far? This is the 90s, of course.
No. So this is early 2000s.
Really?
2006.
Okay, so this is not that far back.
That's not that far back.
Right. Still a little minute, but not crazy.
Right.
Okay, got you.
So I did, so I'm singing while I'm cleaning up. Cliche story, warning, right? And one of these dudes was like, yo, you the same.
Right.
I said, no. I mean, I got a Broadway voice because I have acting background.
Oh, okay. So we'll talk about that too. Right. We're going to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Class of 97. Oh, Khalees, Ricky Gonzalez.
All of these people was in school with you?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that because I love me some Khalees. I'm not going to lie to you.
Everybody thought that we were sisters.
Really?
We were both freshmen.
Okay.
And she was a model. She was like a child model.
Okay.
So she dressed very ahead of her time.
Like very loud and eclectic kind of, sort of?
Yeah.
Really?
She had this, one day, this is what stood out to me because it's probably my style.
Okay.
What we love about others is what we love about ourselves.
That's for sure. Vicariously, right? Right.
And it's just and these others that we get to witness, they come into our lives to actually awaken that.
I believe that dormant spirit within us. Yes, I
exactly.
Yeah.
So when we say I love you, it's just you're not finishing the sentence. I love you for bringing this out of me because I'm enjoying what just came up.
Sometimes that's awareness too. You have to be aware that you're in that space to know that.
Yeah.
To be grateful for it. Because sometimes we don't even know.
Yeah. Awareness is something that I had no idea was so important. So of course I struggled with it.
As we all.
One day I just became so real with myself.
Okay.
I was very blunt, very, just the things I said and did. You don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it, it came from I used to rise and go to the mirror and just, I love you. But then one day the conversation in mirror time got real. It was I love you even though. You see what you did yesterday? You pulled that off, but we're not.
I caught that shit though. Right. Yeah, I got you. Right.
It's meaning me we're going to be better today. Right?
Oh, sometimes the mirror is the most honest person. You know what I'm saying? You can't lie to that person. You know what I mean?
So I realized a lot, this is why I love myself. I have feelings for myself. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. You have to be in love with yourself. I get that. That's a fact.
Sometimes I blushed.
I hear you.
And like the day before, like if I would do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm all like, just, I love feeling sexy. Sexy is my favorite.
I think it's every female's right. Every human.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
I love this. I think it's everyone's right.
Yeah.
There's
sure.
something about just, I catch a glimpse of myself and I love it.
Okay.
And I'm just always like blushing, like, or, like, I like my this. I don't know what that is.
The curve?
The crease.
The crease. Oh, the crease.
Yeah.
Men love that too. We love that too.
Is that like, that's what,
Yeah, we find that we look at a woman and see a woman when we see that. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because a lot of the weights, lumps, and bumps, when they come, it's most likely mental health.
Yeah.
And mental health doesn't have to be this bad word or like taboo.
It doesn't. But the connotation of it, because of how it's perceived, maybe through media, internet, or whatever,
right.
or just historically.
Exactly.
It's been given a bad or a embarrassing connotation. And it's not really that serious once you get into it.
That part.
And it's essential. You need it to go forward sometimes.
Yeah.
You're stuck in a rut when your mental health is out of whack.
That part. So there's other aspects of it. There's,
for sure,
again, the happiness and the feelings.
Right.
I like feeling sexy. I like feeling happy. I like feeling excited.
Is it a sense of freedom do you get behind these feelings, or is it like just what it is?
Yeah, it's like it's just what it is.
Okay.
Feeling that good, because I've learned to smile for no reason.
Okay.
And until like my concept, my perception met that idea. So, you just take something and you go with it. And so again, like I said, I first started off with, because that's what we do in relationships, do we not? And we can't even front. We are on our best behavior. And then we come and we like, until we get like this.
Yeah, right? And then it's a whole different vibe at that point. Yeah.
And it's just like, I remember how good I felt when it was good. Okay, let's see what this is about. Let's see how much I can feel this.
Right.
And we learn different things. Like, again, like shit gets real when you start to do something because you're like pushed with all this positivity. And then you become freer and freer.
Right.
And now it's time for you two, right? In a conventional relationship, right?
Okay.
Involving two people to decide, discuss, and converse about integrating.
Okay, I can see that.
Because a relationship is human behavior, and human behavior brings on expectancy.
It could.
It's like if I, like, you came with the red carpet. I'm not gonna hold you. This
Me?
is beautiful. Yeah, like.
Hey, I try to accommodate, man. I listen.
I just said cucumber. He got some carrots too. So
I learned from a woman. Well, it was actually a man who told me about his woman, right? Because I used to work. I still work corporate America, but I used to work at Goldman Sachs. So I'm at this job, and this guy tells me I'm with this woman, and she said in her previous relationship that she told her guy to don't get her roses. She's allergic.
Okay.
Anything else, this motherfucker buys roses anyway. The lesson behind what I'm trying to tell you is if you just listen to what women want, how can you go wrong? I listened. You said cucumbers. It just makes sense. You just listen. And then now you can dictate how you can now be the leader if that's your woman or whatever.
And so here comes the expectancy.
Exactly.
I'm going to podcast with Pink Swift more often because he knows how to treat a girl.
I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, fellas out there, if you want to just listen to the woman, it's easy. And then you could be the king you supposed to be going forward. Because, of course, you want to be. I'm the type of guy when I'm with my partner, if I decide, I don't want to be in front of my partner. I don't want to lead her. I want her to side by side.
Right. Integrate. That's why I don't enter a lot of chats out here.
Stay out too.
Or
comment sections. Yeah.
That's not my experience. Not my conversation.
I've gotten assassinated in those conversations.
Yeah.
So I'm not going over there because I can only vibe with and listen out. This might hurt a lot of y'all feelings, whoever's going to see this, but I can only vibe with people like her who can understand conversation and have value. Because if everything offends you, I can't talk to you. I'm not intentionally trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but it's going to come out like that.
But that's the thing. If you anger at anything, it's an unhealed
past.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. You get it.
So it's just like, hey, this is where you start to nourish your frequency.
Right.
And so then like we might hit a bump because we're gonna start getting candid. We can hold something up for 3 to 4 months, right?
Okay.
It's scientifically proven that a crush lasts for 3 to 4 months. Afterwards,
that's fair.
Interest could be gone. And now it's love, like you're staying. You found over 11 things
right
that you love about yourself through the inspiration of this person.
Okay.
And that's what in love
really is, really, right. I get that.
I love all.
And so I definitely agree that that's what love really is, even though there's a lot of layers to love. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of layers to a lot of things in life, and especially when it comes to situations like that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it 100%. So let me segue into this since we were talking about mental health, right? Do you think that when it comes to hip hop now, right? Let's bring it to hip hop.
Okay.
Do you think that it's fair for an artist who has mental issues to not pursue a career, or should he take care of his family even though he has these mental issues?
Okay, so this is going to be an unpopular opinion.
I don't care. Let's go for it.
The more pain, the juicier the music. It's so delicious.
It is. It's been that way especially for Black artists.
Pain is brilliance. That's what I've figured out. It's so like delicious. It really is. It's like if someone says or does something in the arts, wherever they start, it could start with anything. You know what I'm saying? I remember building a whole handmade jewelry business just off of one night of fellowship with my homegirl, like my bestie. We call each other Dolphin. So if I ever say my Dolphin, there's only one of them.
Okay.
But I have a series of best friends, like besties. She's my Dolphin. And she and I, we were visiting, she was visiting me. And we go to this store called Joyce Leslie. So she's like trying on all of these dresses. And I'm like, I know, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel cool now. See what I mean? Like I show gratitude for every single experience.
I love it.
But she goes, oh, look at this. And she's like, I love it. And so we're like making jewelry, fashioning it inside the store.
Okay.
So someone comes and like makes eyes at us. And we're like, all right. So I'll put it on the counter. So
okay.
We bring it home. We make all of these jewelry, all of these fine customized pieces. We pluck them apart, reshape them.
I love it.
We made like body chains and
wow.
gloves out of
you guys were going crazy.
Yes.
So. Okay.
Footwear.
Damn, whatever you could think of.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sew. So I had made some. I like sewed t-shirts, like really tight to us. But this is the funny part. We was mostly naked. Hilarious. Like we were just like, so we're taking.
I'm not even mad at it.
We come out. Everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, you looking."
You guys came out naked as well?
Well, the photo shoot. No.
Oh, okay.
We're at home. We're at my crib.
Right.
And so we just made a whole campaign from the jewelry that we made. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And it was, it was the saddest time of our lives. So it was one at that time she was going through something.
Okay.
Then I took the baton.
Okay, so you carried on.
Right.
Okay.
Our girlfriend called us up. Oh, you make jewelry? Come to my open mic.
Right.
And I mean, like, the show didn't stop just because of what we were fighting in our, you know what I'm saying, in our personal lives. And I mean, we sold. The men were like, make something for us. We were like, t-shirts? They're like, let's do
whatever, right.
Then it came to like appearances. My car was broke. It took me to and from Georgia, but otherwise, like,
oh shit.
There was so much going on at work. So this is us making it to the summer because our debut sale was like March.
Okay.
Then we like moved on in the summer. We was just, it was mostly me.
Got you.
And but here we are, like, our spontaneous, impulsive maybe because I was in pain,
Oh, really?
So
oh, okay.
I remember we used to drive me and this Asian girl that we was hanging out with. We called her out, whatever. So we both
I'm sure there's a story behind that. Right.
And like basically, like we were just in pain, and so we were at Orchid Beach one day. Again, we gotta get naked. So we just like running around, and then we start. Oh, look at this, So I start putting links on their ankles, and I'm just like, wait a minute. Now we're on the beach making Orchard Beach in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yes.
Y'all are naked in this beach in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
Yeah. So
there was no one there?
No. We came wee hours. I think there was somewhere we had to pay, but it wasn't restricting us or something.
Okay.
So, and then like some guys came and they seemed to be the lifeguard. I think, they was like trying to figure out a way how to pull out their phone. Because as soon as like we spotted them coming onto the beach, we like started putting on clothes.
Yeah.
And then like, but we made some stuff. We made some jewelry. We sold it because they're like on the beach, like looking at us, like what? Yeah. We was like massaging each other. I was putting lotion and like, coconut oil. Excuse me.
I love it. I would rather coconut oil. Yeah.
Stay there.
Right,
so it's like I'm doing that. Like, we're drawing attention. It wasn't intentional, but it happened and we made money.
Hey,
then we get a call and my homegirl is just like, we see, because we're posting our experiences.
Right.
My homegirl is just like, yo, I DJ at this bar called Mad
Never heard of it. Right?
Huh?
Where's this place at?
This is in the Lower. We were in the Lower.
Okay.
I pass it when I take the Sim 7.
Okay.
Shout out to where I am now, behind God's back somewhere. But so it's like I passed the exact bar, and she looks closed forever now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
This was what I didn't know was like my last hurrah. It was my personal 8, which is like manifestation, fruition, harvest of everything that you wanted, materialistic and spiritually.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's fine.
8 is authority and power.
Okay.
But to answer your question, I was in pain. I wasn't pushing through though. I just let go. I was in so much pain. And I indulged in something that I love to do, which is just be creative. That's it. Yeah.
So is that kind of like what worked for you to kind of get through the mental instability, or
that wasn't intentional, but that
yeah.
absolutely was the perfect remedy. It really, really was. So I go by charts and stuff, right?
Yeah,
so
you've told me that before.
My Mars, which is my ambition and my aggression, is in Gemini. Gemini, the reason why, everybody says, oh, Gemini is two-faced. That's where the twins come in. That's not true.
Okay.
Gemini is a forever child. As a kid, playful, imaginative, and very vocal. Once they develop their superpowers,
the blue chakra,
right?
Right.
And so they have and they're the forever student.
Okay.
And the Gemini says, I think. So in my ambition and aggressive stage, because that's what I had to do, was fight for my life. Because Mars is aggressive. Mars is, war.
Yeah, right.
And so to fight for my life, it just, my imagination kicked into play.
Right.
And so a Gemini, being a kid, could, likes to play games. You guys operate in chaos very well.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like chaos to you. It looks like fun because you're the forever kid. You know what I mean? So it was all about imagination and playing. And my dad used to say, how you play is how you work. And I would put on shows. I remember starting a club, the Queens of Queens. I made a t-shirt. I found pack of t-shirts that my house was so full. Right. I lived with my grandmother.
Okay.
And I just took this pack of t-shirts. I had my eyes on it for a long time.
Right.
And I had a few t-shirts in there that I gave to all my friends. We got some fabric paint. I went door to door asking for money. We were 9, 10 or something like that.
You were already on it.
Yes, oh goodness. We really. So, but it was just all about being creative.
Right, for sure.
And who knows? Because I look at my daughter and I remember there was a tough time in her life when she was a baby and she got this stuffed animal that she has till today. Okay. And he's very special to her. I said, oh, she got that because, to regulate herself. She knows that her father and I have to share her, but she doesn't ever have to separate from Tiger.
So this is the little one?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, she never has to separate from her stuffed animal.
And that's the connection between you both.
Yes.
Right. That makes sense.
But I'm also watching her go through what I've went through. Yeah. And I related and I identified that, discovered that through. I'm like, and it sparked memory and everything. So.
Yeah, no, I've said the same thing. I see the same thing that I went through my kids. It's an eye opener. It really teaches you a lesson. Yo, this is how you were. Remember that? So I don't give my kids a pass so much, even though they get a pass regardless. But I understand their behavior.
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone because I get it. You're just a teenager, just like when you were a little kid. Just like when you were a kid and they say, oh, he's bad. No, he's being a kid. Yeah, it might not fit your liking. You don't like them moving and touching. I get it. But they're being a kid. I didn't understand that when I was a father early on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I didn't see. I thought I was right about everything. I thought I knew everything. I was telling my mother how to be. My mother got 40 years on me.
Right.
She's got 40 years of experience over me, and I'm trying to tell her some shit. Right. So I'm seeing the same thing. My daughter, I tell her, I'm like, yo, I know you got this playbook where you think you know. Good. But if you have any questions, holla at me. I probably know. Right. You know what I'm saying? 6 degrees between us is not that much separation. You're gonna go through some of the same things I went through. Yeah. I got you for those moments. Sometimes you can go to someone else. It's fine.
It's just time to recognize too sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
what they say. Kids are karma.
Yeah.
So
they're supposed to show you the mirror.
Yeah.
So you see the mistakes you made now, because a lot of people haven't awakened.
Right.
Where they're like, oh, I'm still dreaming, blah blah blah. I don't understand why these kids are like that. No, they're like, you were just like this.
Right.
you probably were worse. Who knows? I don't really know. I don't judge anyone, but I know I did a lot of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? My daughters haven't done as far as crazy shit that I've done.
Like what?
For instance, the worst thing that I did was I crashed my mother's car on my birthday. That's not the worst, but that's like top 5.
Uh-huh.
The worst thing I ever did was sell drugs behind my mother's back.
What do you mean, but behind her back?
Well, of course, her unknowingly. I didn't really have a reason. I was early on in my development. I was black privilege, meaning in the 1980s we had cable television and a Ring camera on my door.
Oh,
right.
I didn't even know those were made back then.
Yes, yes. It's different tech, but same setup, right? So I already had that. As 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until we landed here. My mom, it's a long story. She lost everything. We went to the Caribbean, then we found our way back in Lincoln. So I kind of grew up like that until I got here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm here. It's totally different for me. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I don't understand the transition. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really familiar with project shit. I don't even know these existed. And I've been to projects before. Uh-huh. But I didn't look at it as a project. I just, I'm black privileged, so I'm different. But I see this. So my point is, coming from the early on stages into now, I didn't need to sell drugs until it got hard. I didn't know what hard was until I started getting one pair of sneakers when I was getting 10 pairs before. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? I had an array of shoes. I had Coogee sweaters at 5 years old. I got here and it was like, oh shit, so now I have to sell drugs. And I don't want to disappoint my family. I'm scared to death. 14, 15, I'm scared to death. The first thing I ever sold was weed. So I had a cousin in school when I got to high school. I was like 14. I was like, yo, how you get all that money, bro? You 2 years older than me. This makes him not even legal yet. He's like, yo, come here. Tells me he sells weed. So let me sell with you. Say, you know how to hustle? I said, no. How you gonna get the weed off? I'm like, I'll figure it out. Figured it out. Got the weed off. Oh shit. Like 3 days. Gives me more. It wasn't enough. So some friends in my building, they took me to this spot. We started selling crack. Immediately, I made $1,000 in like 2 days. I was like, oh shit, crack is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Wiped out all our clients.
Yeah. But then everybody went to jail like 2 years later. That was it for me. That was my crack story. That was it. I ain't never touched crack again.
And so why did you find it a regret?
It's not a regret at all. It actually, now that I look back, I see what it taught me. There's ups and downs about
That's
it.
It happened and that was,
Yeah. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't have, oh shit. From it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got the feel to enjoy the moment that I was in. So it had to happen that way. Just like things with my daughter's mom. I hated it, but it had to happen. I'm better for it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is a lesson. No more. I don't look at it like, oh my God, it's so bad. In the moment, yeah, I don't like it. But I know it's just, it has to happen. It is what it is.
Yeah. That is actually what luck is.
Right.
Agreeing with your decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, and actually luck goes along with wisdom. Because your decision has to be wise. And the best way to make a wise decision is to offer the best intent.
Okay.
This way you know how to focus and hone in on.
Yes.
You know.
My ex was telling me about intentions years back, and I always thought my intentions were good until I started talking to her.
Okay.
My intentions were not. I wasn't honest.
And like your discovery did what for you? Was it something that you felt like you had to enhance, or?
I felt relieved. I felt relieved. I felt I could breathe because I couldn't lie to myself any further.
Okay.
So I tell my ex this thing. I was like, I always tell her I can't lie to myself, so I can't lie to you.
Right.
Because my conscience would kill me.
Exactly.
And so she goes, wow, that's powerful. I said, it's because you taught me about intentions.
Yeah.
So if I meet I have an interest now, right? I don't want to throw my business too much out there, but I gave her.
I used to have a nose for news.
Well, it just is fitting right now, right? Okay. So I gave her a proposal, but it's not boyfriend. She accepted. I'm intentional. I want to be as intentional as possible about what I'm doing. I don't want to be your man, but we can pretend.
Okay, this is why. What's the point?
The point for me is I don't have time, and neither does she.
Time for what though?
For what she truly wants, and what I don't want to be in a relationship.
Unless so she truly wants something else than you. So
she wants. Well, we were gonna attempt to have it at one point. We were about a year or two ago. We were dating, and it was gonna go there. But she has a crazy schedule. I do this. I work. I do other things. It's no time. She has 2 jobs. Okay. So she's no days off. 7 days she's working.
And you're not into changing that because
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not trying to save you either.
No, I wouldn't call anything saving. When people come into people's lives, it's definitely to balance the imbalance. So, you might have someone who is putting away more mental heaviness, I want to say, versus, someone, and then, you two encounter. Mm-hmm. And so it's just like, because say she was my kin, my baby, or someone, I definitely tell girl, why 2 jobs? Let's talk about this.
Well, the first thing she told me was she doesn't, because she's very traumatized as well. So she doesn't want anyone to question that. So I said, fair. Here's the thing though. You're not going to stop working because I'm making X amount of money. You can take care of us. If you don't allow me to tell you why to make more time for us, then you don't get the fortune that I make.
Oh, okay.
Because I was making internet money on top of my job, and I had a side hustle as well.
Okay.
So I was making a lot of money.
Right.
I could do things. I could take you places. I could spoil you. You can move. We can move in together. I can cover rent up to $3,000 by myself. No, I'm not doing that. You're still going to work. So she didn't like that part, but I never really vocalized it. I just wasn't, when she said, oh, would you be open to taking care of me? I was like, no, not 100%. I'll do 70, 80, but I can't do.
Care is what? Only financially, or?
I never got past financial.
Okay.
So I don't.
Because
I'm not responsible for your emotions.
Right. It's just that, again, what are we willing to integrate? Because again, you're on your best behavior for 3 to 4 months.
Right.
And then
that's called the honeymoon phase for those who don't know. Right.
Well, year 1 to 3 is actually hormonal and honeymoonish.
It's an extension. That's like, true.
There's going to be a lot of firsts, and then there's going to be a lot of, making the decisions. And so again, one day someone will become overstimulated or is understimulated, or
that was my issue. If you give me too much power, I will lose interest. If I gotta make all the decisions, if I gotta do all the work, if I gotta this, I'm doing too much. I'm overloaded. I'm out eventually.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? So stand by me, right? You make the decisions with me. You make the choices with me. I'll still be lead. I'll still be the king. I'll still handle everything that a man handles and things that men don't handle.
Speaking of stand by me, because that sounds like a beautiful concept.
Okay.
I think our language meaning might be similar, because I might be a little more loose with words. I try to be sometimes just for fun.
I can only imagine what you mean.
Like the end of the administrative days, they're like a week, Tamara. I'm like, yeah, that,
right.
But yeah, I want to be real gentle with it, because we're like talking about music, and now we've relationships entered the chat, right?
We're broadening things today.
Yeah, we're broadening things.
So we're gonna always be hip hop, but it's gonna be more.
Okay.
Because this is podcasting, it's gonna go there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sports talk. Well, I've already done that. So if we're gonna start talking about relationship stuff, I have women on the panel now. I have another girl I'm trying to bring in too. Uh-huh. So I want to bring in a female mindset, because I got about 4 or 5 niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the men are great. Hopefully this thing can blossom into something for real. We can really go somewhere and it can be some real money behind it. But until then, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So we're here and we're going to broaden the conversations. We're going to talk about whatever's relevant today and other things and things of what we're talking about right now. So, but yeah, getting back to it. So it was a lot of things, but now I presented this proposal. She was open to it. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. But my thing was, I got taken back was, but you want a man though. So why would you accept this? And I thought of that before I presented it. I said, if I know this girl good enough, because I've known her 10, 15 years.
Okay. Right.
We used to do crazy shit back in the day. And then I'm like, yo, we're getting older now. What's up? So, but you want a man. You've always wanted a man. She has this idea. She still wants kids. She's like in her late 30s. I'm not judging, but it's tough.
It doesn't.
My mother had me at 40s and in the 80s.
I just feel like the medical, what is that, industry?
You can call it that.
Mistreat, take advantage, are brutal to the 30 plus.
I can see that. Especially if this is your first kid.
Prenatal care.
Yes. The whole wet ride, to me, the whole pregnancy. Because the prenatal stop at a certain point, right?
I mean, it can.
Mm-hmm.
I would what is it? Far gone into my pregnancy. There's the time where I'm just like, I'm not getting out of bed. Oh, you thought, no, I'm not doing that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they were brutal. And I think it's also to Black women, you know?
It's like fibroids, the Black woman disease.
Right.
They treat us kind of similar to like that concept. Like,
right.
I get it.
Because I'm starting to see a lot of cases.
Yep.
I'm just like, wow, that's, you know.
And we think women are fat. No, they got fibroids. It's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy. That's another conversation.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, so but yeah. So it's not anything like when people like emphasize something, I'm just like the attention still goes where it's gonna go about it for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, so like 30 plus, they start to get discriminatory or and now like looking back in hindsight on what I know now and how aware I am and mindful I am now, do I wonder, was that mostly self-inflicted for me? Was I to ask questions before? Because like now I'll ask questions.
Right.
And me asking you questions at the point where, because about something that I've thought about over and over again, is like I'm lining you up. Ooh. So let's see where this goes, you know?
Okay.
And afterwards, it's like, you know, you're going to hang yourself or you're going to bang yourself. I don't even know. But you know what I'm saying?
Bars.
It's just like,
Bars. I hear you. Right.
I would just be like, so moving forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this whole thing didn't have to be.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. Right.
I am like really straightforward now because
it's good. It's beautiful.
I don't have to mind myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mindful. It's just like, oh.
So are you like in a good space? Is that why you?
Such in a great space. Everybody like has their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like whoever we are, because again, like I'll keep saying this. As soon as I found this out,
right?
Well, realized it because you could just look and like, oh yeah, a relationship is human behavior, and human behavior brings on expectancy.
A lot of the time.
And so I'm going into a relationship with my human behavior and he's going into a relationship with his human behavior. And the first thing, the common law, it just seems like we are on our best behavior in a new relationship.
Okay.
You know, I got the bras and panties that match.
You trying to, you showing out a little bit. I hear you.
Especially if it rains. I've been, you know.
Especially now, it's all cold and shit, raining, make it all cuddly and shit.
So you know, you got your thing. Same thing with bringing it back to my mirror time and intentionally healing.
Okay.
Again, I'm like, I love you. Man, I had a playlist, a mirror time playlist.
Really?
Yes, where we're gonna sit there and you know, because I'll say I love you for 10 minutes to myself. But then again, the conversation got real. And it, you know, you want to like time yourself and everything in the beginning, but after a while, you're so present in your moments that you're coming and you just already know. And so then the relationship with myself got real. I wasn't always enjoying what I had to say to myself.
That's fire.
I had to ask myself hard questions. And I don't like, you know, when I hear something that's hard to hear from most now, I'm like, oh, that was it?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
It was definitely just I'm just in such a great space. And I just don't know how it was so simple to do too, you know?
That to me, for everybody is different because it was hard for me to get in a safe space, in a good space, comfortable with myself.
Really?
It was hard, yeah. I had a lot of issues with myself that I wasn't cool with.
Do you know the source? Like
most of them, yeah. If not all of them, yeah.
Okay.
And I was in the source for me, the source is no longer held accountable.
Okay.
I've let it go to the
There you
point
go.
where I put it on me, and then now I've taken it off of me because I completely understand.
That part.
Because the responsibility fell on me. I'm 43 years old. I can't keep blaming the source. I can't keep holding them. They're not going to say. They're not going to do. It's okay. Move on. Don't hold on to that pressure.
Got it.
You know? So I forgave them. I forgave myself. And then I moved on and started making better choices.
That part.
And started changing. Every day I want to grow and be stronger and better.
Right.
So here we are. You know what I'm saying? So the expectation of my friends and family is the old me.
Right.
So that's why you said the human interaction.
Yeah.
Is expectation. To some degree, it's that. You want me to be what you liked.
Yeah.
And I can't. I'm growing now. I'm different. I'm not that anymore. You have to respect that. So now my boundaries are being set. You know? And I'm respecting yours too. So it's not linear. It's transactional. Let's lay it all out.
Well, that's the thing. It's boundaries for yourself to govern you.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So it's just like, I don't know. I know this much. People without boundaries don't know how to respect others' boundaries. But I thought for a long time that I went without boundaries. But I actually, I had this number one rule for myself because how a friend and I fell out over money. I said, I'll never lend or borrow again.
I don't blame you.
And everybody always starts with, I know you don't lend or borrow.
Just stop right there. Don't even.
And so that's when you're crossing my boundary.
Yeah, because you already know where I'm at with that.
Right.
So yeah, the boundary thing, that's big for me.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's teaching me so much about myself and others, how to respect you.
Right. That.
So I don't go there with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're both in our 40s. I play around different now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't make corny jokes anymore with my friends. I don't do that because that shit could be hurtful. I don't know.
It's bringing on a lot. It brings on a lot.
Yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I could say some shit that might cross the line.
You're placing energy out into the world.
Right.
And it could only be transmuted. So now here we are at our big age in hindsight, cleaning up the mess that we put out already.
Right.
You can transmute some of that.
Right.
I remember just thinking, oh, I just want the baby. Forget the man. Right. And that didn't work out too well. But,
I feel you.
And I feel different this time.
Right.
So I'm just like, I want the baby. Forget the man that does not serve my partnership levels.
Right, right.
You have to transmute it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so yeah. And then I don't joke. I don't play fight.
Okay.
I just, because I'm a straight shooter. So, it's just basically like that. When you cross the boundaries,
right? When
someone else crosses your boundaries, it does teach you a lot still. Because it's just like, okay, so now what are we going to do here?
Right.
And
that's the main thing is I don't want you to walk on eggshells when it comes to talking to me.
Right.
I don't want you to be in fear, like, oh my God, he doesn't like when I do this. No.
Right.
Respect the fact that I don't like it. Why you got to make it fearful?
Or even so again, a lot of, my family said, oh, I know you don't lend or borrow. And I felt like I had to become creative.
Right.
It wasn't for them, the boundaries for me, right? It governs me. So I then would, ask them something like, can you watch, your cousin on
the such and such
a
right,
day
right,
for that much?
Right.
I'll do it because that's because again, this is why we don't have loans and stuff like that. You could just, maybe you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I was going to employ some outsider, but let me go inside first.
Right.
You know, again, with the mindfulness, it was just starting to be better that way, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing that I feel like we all struggle with, because my ex, she's going through that right now with her mom, and her mom doesn't respect her boundaries at all. She knows the boundaries, and she oversteps every time.
And that's where, again, and your ex needs this right now.
Yeah.
So now what she is to do is really take all the boundaries one by one and see, because the more that you, the more creative you are with not saying, that's my boundary is not to lend or borrow, because obviously humans, you know, like the whole being, they feel desperation. I don't know what desperation feels like. I'm also like, I've always been responsible, so I've always been the go-to from my family or whatever like that. So, but it's just like, you don't get to fuck up and party,
right?
Come to me, and stuff like that. So I've done like both ways, but again, you know, when are they learning? That's none of my business, because you live what you judge. So
this is true.
You're coming to me for something. Listen, I need a sitter for the next. What are you doing? What
do you propose? Right. What do you want?
And it's just like, dang, I can get that. I gotta spend that because I live in Staten Island. I gotta spend that in cab just to get to you. I mean, you're asking to inconvenience me, and
then you want to go and have your cake and eat it too,
right? And then like, I'm not inconvenienced if you don't have it. Then you know, you don't have it. And I'm just like, I have it like this. You know what I'm saying?
It comes with the condition
exactly. Now. Listen, I don't want to loan it because I don't want it back. Right. But I'm just going to spend it anyway. But I have to have it to spend if the time comes up. Right. So what are we doing here?
I'm just broke. I don't got it. I don't. This is going back to the situation with the girl I was dating. Don't get with me because I got money. I don't got money because you got with me because I got money. Now all of a sudden I don't have any money.
Right.
Because you got with me. Why are you lying to yourself? Now maybe did I lead with that? Maybe. And that's on me. I shouldn't have did that. But you have your own principles. At least that's what I thought. So if you come into a relationship, it shouldn't be those things if you already have principles that already are in line with that. If you don't look at a guy for his money because you have 2 jobs, you technically don't need me, then why your principles should say, nah, I don't want to be with you for your money. I'm with you because you're cool, you're this, you're that, and then I'll learn the rest. So principles never really kicked in. It was like, oh, you got money? All right. So let's go here. Let's go there. Right away, too. It was like.
So she missed the lesson. It'll come back around.
It will. I mean, she's a smart girl.
Very much harder, though, because that's what happens. The same thing keeps happening to you over and over again, and you improve it here and there. So sometimes you don't even notice that it's being brought to you because you got it together. You're ready to tackle it. It's just like, Mario Brothers. Going to board and things of that nature.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then, you get them 30 lives just by a hack. Like, oh, no, I know this now.
Right.
So, but it'll come around again.
It will.
Because she definitely said, hey, I want this. And it's presented to us in our mind state of deservance. Is that even a word? But we
made it one. It's a word now. Deservance. God damn it.
I'm gonna look later. I'll let you know. But so it's like, your worth. There it is. The worthiness, right? We could go in asking questions, or it's definitely a conversation to have.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, I mean, if I would have gotten more in with her, then yeah. For sure. Because we had great time. We never had a bad time. It was just the frequencies weren't weren't aligned enough. Because I don't think it could match. That's rare, right? But I just needed to be enough. We'll figure out the rest of this shit as we grow. And I've been with a woman that I considered was perfect and it didn't work. And it wasn't because it was not perfect. It's just that we wasn't ready. We had issues. This is my ex, right? We had issues. I had issues. Huge issues. At a big age that most people will go, why do you have those issues? I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it. She had issues of her own. So it was a mutual breakup. It was like, we're great for each other. We're good, but we're just not in the right space. And I think that has to be addressed and worked on before you can get with somebody. That's like the same thing I asked you about the music business. Like, if I got issues, I'm not getting in that. If I'm the same thing with a relationship, I'm not.
I really disagree with that. It's just like, why are you waiting to live?
I don't feel like that's a part of living that I need to embark. I've done that.
Okay.
So for me, right, not standardizing it for anyone else, I'm waiting until I'm right with myself enough. And part of that, let me be fair with you, part of that is how the mindsets are today. With a lot of women keep bringing up wasting their time, right? I don't want to waste my own time anymore.
Okay.
It's not even about your time. Because my watch is going to be expensive, which means my time is going to be valuable.
Right.
So I'm making sure that when I'm ready, my time is good money. Because I can't be good enough to you if I'm not good to me.
Facts.
So that's what I mean when I say the timing and right for each other. I don't want to lose out on that feeling and that experience.
Yeah.
But I don't want to rush it anymore. I rushed it a lot. Like, for instance, short story, my previous relationship. We were friends forever.
Okay.
Right? We finally got together. We're together. She's living with her mom. One night, she just knocks on my door with all her shit. No heads up, no nothing. I know what she's going through deeply. So I'm like, come on in. But it wasn't fair that she just popped up.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Without no heads up. You don't even tell me it's that serious over there. She lives right here. But you got to give me that heads up. So I'm like, all right, that right there kind of was like red flag number one for the both of us. Because I should have checked it and said no. But you're my best friend from prior to this. And I know what you're going through.
Right.
So come on in. I would never do that to anybody. You could be my worst enemy. At some point, you guys got something in common. Come on in. So I let her come in, and it was crazy after that.
Like crazy, like how?
We started trauma bonding.
Okay.
So it wasn't your regular idea of crazy, like arguing. We never argued.
Right.
But we trauma bonded.
Right.
It's not healthy.
No, not at all.
You know?
I'm constantly sent this one friend
Mm-hmm.
where he wants the trauma bond. And I take it for a time to grow. And then he's always just like, all right, I did this for myself.
Right.
Like, cool.
You try not to get so engaged in the conversation. Like, I get it.
I've learned how to gray rock. I've been in the mental health field for 18 years.
Mm.
And when you just let people be, they grow so wonderfully.
I agree with that.
They flourish. One day, like there was this client, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the client was hostile. He was mostly coming down, and he's coming down from drugs.
Okay.
So, he's new on the unit. He's intimidated by the guys.
Okay.
I found out later on, like through his dialogue, he was impressed with me as far as, but that's like mostly the case. Like, we all play our parts on this at work or whatever. So, you know, he like flew at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Play spit on me. He didn't really spit on me, but it was like
I get
that.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Just harassment, right? So then, like, I was just like, I gotta take a breather. This is,
Was it overwhelming?
Like, yeah, I was just like, what am I to do? Like, you can't. And this is the first time where, like, again, the same thing happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
It just gets harder and harder. This is the first time that I had to defend myself, without the extremities that I'm used to. Like, you grab a throat, twist it, pull out the neck, right?
Yeah, they were framed from all of that. Right.
And so what that brought me to do each time was retreat from myself, abandon myself, and endure this kind of abuse.
How did that make you feel, though? Like, was that like, were you okay with that decision, or?
I remember always saying this, like, because I would always have beef or whatever like that. And I used to say, I'm so badass, like, just
yeah.
I'm so badass that everybody, whatever, right? One day, I was like when I said I needed a breather, I was like, I don't got that in me. Like, to have that speech with myself.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally just like boosting myself up from like all of the, but he just took the cake. So the universe is hilarious because it's just like,
tell me about it.
Here's the situation where you can't endure the abuse. You got to get creative. You got to face it.
Right,
or else it's going to revisit you even worse. And what's worse than that?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember, like, and so here's like one of the episodes. Where we're finally like, he's seasoned.
Okay.
He's nearing like a year.
Okay.
And he would always have this thing where he'd come up talking about, hey, bitch.
Like playfully or like dead serious?
Whatever it is, like, you don't know me like that. Why are you playing with me?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like, what the fuck?
Regardless of the fact, it's just disrespectful. So
right,
yeah, he would.
There's only one time you can legally call a woman a bitch, and that's in the room.
Right, like, so, and I was just like, how can I support you, Mr. Williams?
You gave him that.
And he's like, what? And I'm just like, I'm patient. I could wait. Just.
Yeah.
And he's like, just whatever.
Enticing,
so like, yeah. The whole, and it was like days after days after days. And he was just like, one day he goes, what's up? Like, I had a double take. Like, who even said what's up to me? Like, I looked past him and everything. And I was like, oh, how can I support you?
Right.
And then he goes, you all right? And so it was just like, finally,
bugged out.
He grew, like he flourished, like, his nervous system started to get used to, whatever facade he thought, whatever survival brain, survival tactic he had.
Okay.
So it was just like, wow, you could, I wasn't even thinking of it as making a difference.
Right.
More than just contributing and like having reward as like having witness as reward.
Okay. I like that.
I just like that. I just, you know what I mean? So like I stayed and I know and I get to know others and all of that. So
right.
It's just like, you say what you say and I'm very serendipitous. So
I like it.
This is your best friend showed up at my door and like, girl, we were supposed to have a sister talk. Like, I've been telling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when I learned about hugs and I'm just like, oh, I live alone, so I wasn't getting 12 a day. Do you know about hugs?
No, I was about to ask you, what's
So,
the origin story behind this?
so a therapist discovered.
Okay.
I used to have her written down in a lot of my journaling, but I forgot now. But said that 4 hugs are maintenance,
Mm.
and 8 hugs. No, 4 hugs is survival.
Okay.
Like, at least get these 4 hugs for you to get by. And a hug lasts at least 6 seconds for it to be a hug.
Okay.
And 8 hugs are a day, are maintenance.
Are these close embrace hugs or just
Well, what can you do? We can do a lot in 6 seconds, right? As far as hugging.
hugging? Yeah.
Because I'm wrapping my body around yours
Right,
and
right.
yours around mine.
Right.
So, 6 seconds is
That's a pretty
that's a
long
lot.
time.
Yeah. Heart to heart,
Right.
and it's actually the intent behind it.
Mm.
I am coming to hug her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's
With
just
embrace and
exactly,
love and right.
Like
Good energy. Okay.
But again, like that's the great expectancy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And 12 hugs leads you to a lot of growth and development.
12 hugs.
Yeah.
So it builds confidence and esteem.
Yes.
Okay.
Confidence, security, trusting
Right.
within you, trustworthy of yourself,
Right.
Things of that nature.
So we're under hugging each other.
I'm telling you.
We are.
I'm telling you. My kid is always like, okay. Yeah.
I think kids get the most hugs.
They do.
They do.
And that's
My
why
kids
they
got spoiled
so much.
Yeah. And they love so much too when they're little.
Yeah.
Like that's one of my daughters right there. And
Beautiful.
see, that's her little and that's her recently when she graduated high school.
Oh, can we even stand that? I just kind of like had a pep talk with myself and I like shout out my nieces and nephew.
Right. Battery's dying.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's change that. I got more right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it on?
Yeah, I can't even see it right here.
It is.
So lately on the podcast, I've been bringing up a lot of controversial stuff that's been happening in hip hop. And one thing that I'm not going to talk about anymore is the Diddy situation. But if you have any stories, please share. If not, we can go on to the next topic.
What about Diddy?
About anything that, because I've done small street teaming for them and I know people over there, but I have never heard anything crazy. So is there anything that you know about? No?
No, I'll say this. I honed my intuition.
Okay.
Before I just like, no. And people be like, that's so ironic for me, And I didn't care. It was no.
Okay.
No explanation. So this one time, my friend, she, we was out and about auditioning, doing whatever we could do to break into whatever we were doing. And she comes in like, there's a party at the support's house. Diddy's gonna be there. He's gonna fund it. But you gotta wear all white. I'm like, I don't got all white. We can get you something because we use different sizes. I said, no, I'm good. I don't,
No, you're good. Okay.
I was just like, after you said Diddy, I was like, no.
Yeah, you wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay. So no real issues with Diddy, just wasn't interested in going to the party.
Right.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so moving on from that, have you been hearing any other things going on, like the Dame Dash situation?
I'm seeing that he's ranting everywhere.
He's been ranting a lot, definitely. He's been going on a lot of platforms and podcasts where they question him and his ability. and he gets very emotional.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I guess his ability to bounce back and get to where he was, or the respect, the status, maybe. I don't know. So he's been probably ranting about that.
I just see clips here and there at a podcast calling, I was going to call him Champagne. What is his name? Charlamagne.
Champagne is crazy.
I was going to say Champagne the Bod, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's go back to that, right? So a couple of months back, if not weeks, but I think about a month or two, he went on there. He went on the Breakfast Club again. He goes on the Breakfast Club all the time. So he goes on there, and he continuously has this rant with them where he says, like, you guys are not bosses because you have to work for somebody. You have to get up in the morning, show up on time, blah, blah, blah. Their idea of it is I'm a boss because I'm making more salary-wise than the average person. Envy has Cullinans. Envy has like 2-3 Cullinans.
What is that?
It's a Rolls Royce truck. Envy got money. Envy has a big ass house. I've seen these things. So I'm sure Envy and them are cool with their situations. They only work like 5 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. I would love to do this every day for a couple hours a day. Have an editing team, have a Photoshop team, have everything lined up. All I got to do is just film and then go to fucking sleep. I would love it.
Right.
So Dame Dash is ranting on that. Now, boom. I don't know if you heard as well. Recently, Charlamagne signed a Netflix deal for $200 million for the next, I think, X amount of years. So what does Dame say about that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
did he say anything?
People were, you know how the internet goes. People were saying, oh, Dame, how does that look now that a guy that you was considering not a boss gets a $200 million deal? Who, if not bosses, get those kind of deals?
Right.
So to some degree, they're right. But, you know, but the real thing Dame is under fire for is his, I'm hearing that his share in Rockefeller got bought for $100.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear about that? No? Yeah, one person showed up to the auction. The only person. And I'm going to wait for the train to pass. Because that's ridiculous. There's like 3 of them, probably.
Oh, the seed, though.
It's too low.
Oh, it's lower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, one person showed up to the auction. They bought it for $100.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does this mean for them now that they have the share?
They have the share, which means they have the rights. Whatever Dame's rights were, they now own those rights.
Well, how? Why?
I don't fully know the details legally. This train is ridiculous. It can get like that. It's the PATH train, so it's rough. It's like the Long Island Railroad. But so yeah, I don't know the full details of his story or what's going on with him in that situation, but I think he was forced to sell. And the judge ordered him to, so he had to auction it. And then one person showed up. I'm assuming Dame was figuring, all right, this is going to be worth some money. Mm-hmm. So some people going to bid on it. Nobody showed up, so no opposing bid.
Wow, starting it at $100.
That I don't I don't want to say the wrong thing, but who knows if it started at 100? Oh. Well, if it had to, because there was only one bid, but yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he was highly embarrassed over that. I mean, I would be.
Really? It's like no one knows the correct way to be, because like this is our first time doing it. Mm-hmm. And yet, like, we always look for like that what coulda instead of what is. Like
Yeah. This is true. I don't know how he feels about that though. I don't know how Dame feels about that.
Right. I mean, it's just like it's emotional, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But at one time, you had a good run about
He did.
that, and your full circle is this.
I don't think it's over for Dame though. I just think that Dame need to stop going on these podcasts. Stop embarrassing yourself. Just focus your energy on you.
You guys,
Stop. They're giving you a nice bag, but stop. Cause you
Oh yeah, he like charges.
I would if I was him.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you a story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I'm gonna give you a story, give me that 50K.
Right.
Give me that 30K, whatever you got. Accommodate me, fly me out, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So, but stop doing all of that. Forget about it. Move on with your life. Just get back into business how you was doing it, because I feel like that's the best situation for him. It's what you know how to do.
Exactly.
You know? Don't go back to the streets. That's backwards. You know business. Go back to that. Handle that. You got kids now. Teach them the business. I know it's tough, isn't it? You all right? You high as hell, ain't you?
Can we say contact? No.
Yeah, you contact. You catching a lot of contact. Because you done got real quiet on me over here. It's all good. It's all good. Well, another topic as well.
But like, you know, the stuff that you're touching is more to listen to.
Yeah, more so, right? Yeah. Well, you don't know anything about it, so yeah.
Right.
At that point, yeah. But Nicki Minaj as well.
I heard about her. I read up on it. That is whatever she's doing. I think that she's used to being the outcast, the bad guy.
Yes.
Right. And she is pretty much being 100% her. Like going against the grain. It's real Sagittarius as she is, you know.
Where are you starting from as far as like what you know about what's going on? Are you starting from the interview with Erica Kirk or Okay.
So that name Kirk, because that's
Charlie's
Kirk's
wife. Yes. Okay, so you're starting from that point. Okay.
Yeah, because like everybody, there was like more on Remy's side against her that time, and then more on Little Kim's side against her that time.
Right.
And like she still just got out there, like was like so, and you know, like
that's Nicki.
Bark back.
Right.
What they used to say, or how they used, like as far as how she came at them, or whatever have you, is just like okay, and she was like, okay, let's roll with it then. You know what I'm saying? So it's to have sympathy is even to judge. You live what you judge, so I'd rather not, you know. Just to look at her and I trust that this is not the end for her.
I trust it isn't either, but I think she should kind of just stay out of the media for right now.
Right.
Just for a little while. Just stay out of the media. Don't say nothing. Best thing to do is just keep your mouth shut.
That.
Yeah.
It'll be who of you too.
Right. Definitely. Piggybacking off of Little Kim, I think. No, not Little Kim, Nicki Minaj.
Please charge in time.
They're so similar. That's the reason why I probably got lost in that. But from Nicki Minaj, like I remember the last thing I was saying is just just fall back from everything. Like, just, I think she should leave it alone because she got too much against her.
Time.
Right.
Her brother, her baby, her husband. It's a lot of ammo that motherfuckers could use every time she speaks.
That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
The power.
I don't get
the
any
power.
of it.
Please charge in time.
Can't wrap my head around something like that.
Fair. That's fair.
You know.
So, do you agree that she should just let it go? Just leave it alone?
Yeah,
the
I do
power.
agree.
The power.
I got you.
Please charge in time.
Definitely let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, she said everything already, you know?
I hope so. I hope she got everything out. Don't say anything else. Just go home.
The power.
Just go home. You know what I'm
Please charge
saying?
in
Like,
time.
you're doing it's like a point where you do too much. Then she lost all these followers allegedly. I'm like, oh my God. It could be that real. Like, I pray to God I never lose followers because of some shit.
The power.
Oh, wow.
The power. Please charge in time.
Because you say the wrong. That's why I said when we were discussing like topics that I would talk about, and he was like, what kind of language and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from politics.
The power.
It's too touchy
the power.
to people.
Please charge in time.
I don't know much about it.
Really?
Yeah. There's like a lot of extra reading that I do. Because I align it with my feelings. Like, that's how I'm.
Please charge in time.
What's going on here? You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of people do that with the aligning it with their feelings. Bro.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, they're gonna play you how close you let them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
the power. The power.
I'll
Please
have questions
charge in
right
time.
back, and then it's like,
Right.
Oh man,
I got you. Because for me, it's
the
like
power.
I look at politics now for me, right? It's what can I get? I don't care. Like, the news, it's gonna be the news.
Right.
These presidents, I've seen Clinton, Bush, I've seen all these people do crazy shit.
Please charge in
the
time.
The news is gonna be the news on them no matter what. I just care about what I can get from them and what they taking away that can affect me.
Right.
That's it. After that, I don't really want to dabble into it.
Please charge in time.
What is me and my kids gonna lose? Healthcare, education. What are we losing there? What am I losing that I gotta make up for?
The power.
You know what I'm saying? Because it starts with our responsibility in the home first. So what am I losing that this president is gonna take from me? And then what am I gaining in return? That's it. I'm not trying to worry about policy, Barack and all of this. Oh, he did for the LG. That's what's up.
In time.
Okay.
Good for him.
Right.
Did he do anything else for niggas? No. I wouldn't. He a dub, but he alright.
This is very intelligent man on the internet. I don't even really know his name. I think
please charge in time.
Really have a name. It's like, believe you're powerful or something like that. And he talked about how why would you expect Obama to do
the power
any and everything to really
please
serve
specifically for black folks, right? Yes.
He had to fill an agenda.
Right.
This is what they got to contract with him.
Right.
And it's just like,
so
you have all of that.
Please charge in time.
That you can't help or control. You keep it simple by just regulating around you. This doesn't feel good in my body. The way you're speaking to me.
The power.
Right.
The power. Please charge in time.
Everything.
Right.
This is when people really begin to know their worth,
I agree.
And I have a friend who is finally
the power. Please charge in time.
Situated or whatever the case may be. And,
okay.
You still have to, you're not out of it yet. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
The power.
But that's what we're doing.
Please charge in time.
Yeah. I got you. But yeah, so like I said, I I fully agree with what you mean, and I my point is just specifically that, like,
Low power. Please
I
charge in
just
time.
look for what I could get, because what do you expect a president to do for you?
Right.
Specifically for you, like everybody had this idea that Barack was going to
Low
give us
power.
40
Low
acres and a
power.
mule.
Please charge in time.
We was going to get these checks in the mail from probably slavery or something. I don't know what people had in their fucking mind.
And he was from Hawaii.
Low power.
Right.
Low power. Please charge in time.
Come on, bro. So I'm like, what? Like, we got to have a realistic idea of politics. Like you said, the first thing I knew is boxes they got to check off.
Right.
Low power. Low power. Please
When
charge in
I
time.
told you I was working at Goldman, and I think it might have been Barack, because I got there in 03.
Low power. Low power.
04,
Please charge in time.
Bush got elected again. Yeah, so it had to be Barack. And one of the dudes, this is what people don't know, one of the dudes, big time boss, like 40-year guy there.
Low power. Low
He
power.
pulled the trigger
Please
on
charge in
getting
time.
Barack elected. He put up big money.
Oh, wow.
And I happened to be delivering packages at the time where this motherfucker was like,
Low
yeah,
power.
make the
Low
call.
power. Please charge
You're
in
giving
time.
him $500 million. I said, oh shit. I stood there for a little bit like, who they giving $500 million to? Some fucking money.
Right. Because it's what you can negotiate.
Right.
Low
Yeah.
power. Low power.
So now they
Please
have
charge
things
in
that they
time.
need.
Empowerment.
Right. Whew. Glad I got those out.
For your sneezing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so you
Low
know,
power.
so
Low
when I heard
power.
that, I'm like, oh,
Please charge in time.
corporations run the president.
Yeah. It's just like you never, like a friend who gets you the job, do you think that you're going to, now you're competing with her on the same
Low
job.
power.
Like,
Low
Mhm.
power. Please
so
charge in
that's all,
time.
she did her part, or
Yep.
however, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And that's what we thought. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
but again, that's what that's like.
right.
Your friend is
Low power.
that got you
Low
the job
power.
is higher
Please
than you.
charge in
Mhm.
time.
So now you
They-
want to get to her.
Sometimes it's looked at as a threat.
Right.
Right.
Same thing with the president over the states,
Mhm.
right? It's just like, hey, do something for the black folk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Low power.
And he gave us
Low
cell
power.
phones.
Please
Right.
charge in time.
Obama phones.
right.
And
That's hilarious. For the rest of his life.
Right.
Obama.
Obama phones.
He got a little,
And he got me.
them.
Look, like I voted. The first time I voted, I went out there, I
Low
was
power.
proud, black
Low
man,
power.
blah, 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 all
Please
of that
charge
bullshit.
in time.
I went in there, I voted. Never voted again.
And there's so much with so much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know if I believe, you know,
Low
like
power.
of course he was
Low
going to win.
power. Please charge in
And
time.
I said
Yeah.
it's like this. I said black men got to vote before white women. So
Right.
it's gonna be him, not Hillary.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
when they were like, oh my goodness, Hillary entered the chat. Like, no.
Hillary been getting
Low
spanked
power.
the
Low
last
power.
5 times
Please
she
charge
ran.
in time.
Right. Like
They-
really spanked. Like,
Yeah. Like,
everybody's like, hey Hill.
nah, they're packing her up. Getting her
Okay.
up out of there. Yeah.
This wasn't too
Low
bad
power.
about a
Low
politician.
Please charge
Yeah,
in
we
time.
kept it easy. Yeah, kept it easy. So let's go on and shut it down right there before we say something we don't mean to say. You know what I'm saying? So this is your boy King Swift. We got ROXY. She will
Low
be
power.
back sometime in the
Low
near
power.
future,
Please
so we can do this
Oh,
again.
We coming back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back because we had a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? So this concludes this episode. Tune in for more. Do check in for her. I'm gonna put her handles on there.
This be the rocks.
Yes, sir.
power.
Hollering at you
Low power.
nonstop.
Please
Yes,
charge
sir.
in
Bring
time.
the underground to the top with the rocks reviews and a hood near you, yo. Queens, get the money
Mhm.
and stand up because we definitely in the building.
Mhm.
In Harlem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been
Low power.
fun.
Low power.
It's
That's
been
a fact. It's a
Charge in
impressive.
fact.
time.
It's been very safe.
That's what's up.
My nervous system fucks with you.
I appreciate you.
Ashe.
Ashe. You already know. So we're going to sign out. See y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe.
Please charge
The
in
whole
time.
vibe. It's your boy King Swift, and we out.